Alright, everybody, welcome back. I've been away for a little while, had a bit of a technical difficulty again. My computer was acting up, but I am back, and I am ready to go. Alright, on our last time together, we had retrieved the crown, killed Astos, got back the Mystic Key, and we unlocked almost all the doors that we had come across. However, there's one set of doors that's still left unexplored. We're gonna go check those out. There was a room at that secluded castle where we defeated Melmond, and we have not yet checked those out. Quick little battle with the Kaizoku. Always like running into them. While they may not give a whole lot of experience, they give a nice amount of gold. So I want to backtrack here a little bit. Chance to strike first. That's always appreciated. If we're lucky, he'll never get to attack at all. Oh, that's looking good. Dead. Bam! Alright. Here we go. An ogre and some creeps. Alright. Really is no use in running. Hover attack there. Terminated. Alright. Do it. Not quite, but not bad. So here what we'll do is we'll have Dirk finish off the creep, and the other three can gang up on the ogre. Whoa! Nice critical hit from Rosa. I guess the other three aren't going to be needed. Or the other two, excuse me. Dirk will take out the creep. And there we go. Now we've yet to spend all of the money we've got from all this treasury ransacking. We'll deal with that here in a little bit. I want to go get these other three treasure chests. That way we have all the assets together. Come on, Merlin. Close call. Alright. As I'm sure y'all have realized by now, can't stand fighting those wolves. It's just not worth it. Couple of asps. No big deal. Come on, Kudo. Not quite enough damage. Can Rosa make it enough? Nope. Together they did about 42. I do believe the Asp has 48 or 50, somewhere right around there, so one more hit will kill it. No big deal. And they give a pretty decent amount of experience and gold for the fact that it was two enemies that were easily defeated. And what we're going to do is we're going to come around here. Now this little area here that we're coming to, it's actually quite funny. More RPGs nowadays that do something like this have figured out better. But each of these chests is guarded by an automatic fight when you step on the panel, such as this. Images. The good thing is that these are undead, and as I'm sure you know, the undead are easily damaged by the harm spells of the white mages. This is what makes this place really good to grind. If you need some money or some experience, these battles usually come between 3 to 6, as we got 6 this time. They usually get 3 to 6 of these guys. And a single Harm 2 or a single Fire 2 spell will pretty well all but kill all of them. Every once in a while you have 1 or 2 that survive. But, you know, that's no big deal. Taking out 2 of these physically is a lot easier than taking out 6 physically, provided they actually hit him. Unfortunately, they can do a lot of paralysis, but that's okay. Come on. Kinda stinks that my 2 physical fighters have been paralyzed. Here we go. Ah, they keep missing. Alright, if they're gonna be that way, just have to bring out a normal harm spell, the level 1 harm spell. No, she's paralyzed. This is not good. Ah, that's better though. Dirt got cured, so it's not as big a deal. Come on. Terminated, yes. Don't paralyze him. Yes, he's not paralyzed, so we can counter. Finish it off. See, look at that. Nice amount of experience and gold. And overall, it wasn't too hard to fight. Falchion is our reward. The best part is, we could actually avoid that fight by attacking the treasure chests from the side. We get a power staff from that one, and an iron gauntlet from that one. So let's get into our menu here. Armor. Gonna upgrade to the iron gauntlet. However, as you can see, there's an automatic fight here. Almost forgot, I haven't purchased the Fire 2 spell. Asleep. Yeah, mummies somehow can put you to sleep with their hits. Not completely sure how that's supposed to work, but whatever. That's what they want. If that's the way they want to do it, kill it. Then Dirk will come along, kill that other one. No, he didn't kill it. Fairly surprised. All right, and you are going to cure Kudo. Apparently he has a hard time damaging these mummies. They have no problem harming us. Damn. Alright, get him killed. Terminated. Monsters perished. Still, a fairly decent amount of gold and experience, and there we go, Rosa leveled up. She's finally on par with the others. Okay, we'll come in here. Gonna dish out some cure spells. Okay, she's got one more harm 2 spell, so I'd like to go ahead and take on another one of these. Ooh, chance to strike first. I like that. And she will use that harm 2 spell. Yeah. Nice. Not as strong, but that's alright. Merlin's casting a fire spell. Doesn't quite kill, but that's okay. We still have plenty of fight. Death. Ineffective attack. Let's see, can Merlin finish this up? No, he misses. That's alright, no big deal. We'll just bum rush him. And down it goes. Some good experience in gold, both of which are always handy. So now we're going to head back to the Elven Town. We've got plenty of money, and it's time we spend it on some stuff we need. Let's take care of this asp. Preferably before it attacks. Awesome. Death. Little experience and gold tacked on there to what we got. Oh my. I had a feeling at least one person was going to get poisoned. You know what? I don't even feel like running from them. I will just cast Lightning 2. They're not necessarily susceptible to Lightning 2, but the spell will attack all of them, putting them all in a good position to be easily killed. Or it'll just straight up kill them. That's awesome. Works for me. And of course, Dirk is poisoned, so naturally the game is going to decide that it needs to throw him at the end and put the white mage at the head of the party. Such a smart thing to do. There we go, that's much better. Almost made it. Will we have one more fight? No. Alright, let's come down here to the weapon shop. We have a falchion and a power staff to sell. Now, the power staff, some people like to hold on to it because it's got a decent amount of attack power for the mage classes, but in my opinion, it actually works better for you to sell it because, as you saw, over 6,000 gold. By selling that power staff alone, we have more than enough money to purchase a single level 4 magic spell, which, you know, they are very expensive. Alright, he needs to learn Fire 2. He also needs to learn Hold. That's gonna come into play. Alright, now I can't remember off the top of my head. Yes, that's what I thought. Come over here to the level 3 white magic shop. Rosa needs to learn anti-fire. We will definitely need that later on in the game. One of the best things about the anti-fire spell is how it affects the entire party, not just one individual. It grants them all protection from fire, which comes in quite handy when we need it to. Alright, let me see here. Alright, the only level 4 spell I'm worried about my white mage having is anti-ice. Anti-mute, you know, not very many enemies will try to mute you. And oftentimes they won't even mute the correct person. So I'm not going to worry about that. And then Pure and Fear, they are also fairly worthless. Now let's see here. We definitely want Ice 2. That is a definite. Now Confuse, I'm not too worried about Confuse. I'm not typically one that would do that kind of tactic. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. I am, however, going to purchase him fast. That will help my fighter and my black belts later in the game, or now even. What the spell fast does, if you watch one of my earlier videos, you saw Astos, the Dark Elf, use it on himself in our fight. What it does is it increases the person who it's cast on. It increases their chance for getting multiple hits in on a single attack. And of course, you know, multiple hits increases the damage quite considerably. So the fast spell can really help out in dealing damage when it comes to your more physical warriors. Alright, we're gonna come up here, as we always do, to Corneria, because it's much cheaper to stay there than it is pretty much anywhere else. A couple of Kaizokus decide to give us their money. I'm gonna go ahead and just go all out with Merlin's magic, because we're about to head to the inn and rest, so it doesn't matter. It'll all get restored anyway. So, it'll make the fight go much quicker. We're gonna come right on over here. We're gonna rest up. Use 30 gold instead of 100 gold to rest up. Alright, now we are heading off to the town of Melmond. The canal that Narek was digging is complete, so we can make our way out of this sea that we beforehand had been trapped in. First, we have to obliterate this shark. Now, just a little reminder, since it's been a little while since I did the previous stream, we were told two things about the town of Melmond. One, the town was in trouble. We weren't really told much more other than the town was in trouble, which is fairly classic for RPGs. But we were also told that in the west, the earth was slowly rotting away. So we need to figure out what's going on. And as you can see here in the town of Melmond, some of the earth is sandy. It's not producing green grass anymore. Now we need to go around and see what people have to say. Get back here. This town was invaded by a vampire. The clinic was destroyed and the town was cursed. That sounds about right for a vampire. Warriors, revive the power of the orbs. Yeah, you're a lot of help, honey. I'm a farmer. Yeah, that really helps too. I am Jim. My home is the Dwarf Village, but I am here investigating. Now, unfortunately, a lot of people won't tell you anything that's really helpful, but if you talk to everybody, you'll find something. Like this guy, pass through the Titan's Tunnel, and south to find Sarda the Sage. Okay, so apparently this Sage guy is pretty important. This guy tells us that they say the ancient people used a stone to make their ship float. Sounds very interesting. Alright, we're gonna come down here, see if this woman has anything to say. Sarda does not fear the evils of the cave. Okay, so we got a brave old sage. Let's take a look in here real quick. Alright, now we've got Fire 3. Pretty self-explanatory. Bane. Bane is a spell that has the possibility of instantly killing. And there are certain enemies that are fairly susceptible to the spell. I myself am not a big fan of using it because there's not enough monsters that are really susceptible to make it really worthwhile. Warp. That is a very good spell, but unfortunately, in his current level, the Black Mage cannot learn it. Slow 2 is just a more powerful version of Slow, which is the opposite of Fast. It decreases someone's chance of getting multiple attacks in a single hit. We're going to back up for the moment. We're going to check out the White Magic Shop. You saw how expensive these spells are, so I don't want to waste our money on spells that aren't really going to help us. Now we have Cure 3, Life, Harm 3, and although it doesn't have the A in it, this is Heal 2. Most of these are fairly self-explanatory. And I'm going to go ahead, since we're dealing with a vampire, which is undead, I'm going to get her the Harm 3 spell. She'll be able to deal a good amount of damage to this vampire that we're very obviously going to eventually have to hunt down. Now we're going to take a look here in the weapons shop. Got an iron staff, a saber, a long sword, and a falchion. None of that's really good for us. It's not really going to help us at all. This guy over here looks very interesting. Let's give him a talk. Everybody knows me. What? You've never heard of Dr. Unne? No, I'm afraid we haven't heard of you. The Titan who lives in the tunnel eats gems. He loves rubies. There is a useful piece of information. The vampire of the Earth Cave is stealing the power of the Earth. We need your help. Yes, we figured that out. The Earth Cave is on the peninsula southwest of this town. Very good to know. We now have a location of the Earth Cave, which this vampire is residing in. Now let's take a quick peek here in the armor shop and see what he's got. Actually, I take that back. First, we can come here to Kudo And we can sell that copper gauntlet. Now let's take a look at what he's got. Steel armor, 45,000. It's really nice, but in the long run, it's just not worth it. Now, the silver bracelets are definitely worth it, but unfortunately we cannot afford those right now. But we'll keep that in mind for later. After all, three of our 4-party members pretty much can equip nothing but bracelets as their body armor. So those silver bracelets will come in handy. You know, I'm actually not going to, since we just came from Corneria. That would be a waste of our gold. Fortunately, there doesn't seem to be an item shop. I remembered that they destroyed the clinic. I could have sworn they at least had an item shop, but they do not. Alright, we have a couple of cabins, so I'll use that to my advantage. We're gonna go take our first look into this earth cave and see what's going on. See what we can get ourselves into. So we head southwest. Okay, so we got an ogre. So at this current point in time, the monsters haven't really increased in danger from around the town of elves, so we'll see. Come on, go ahead and finish him off. Perfect. I like when an ogre goes down in a single round. And that one didn't even get the chance to attack other than his initial sneak attack. Alright, here we come down onto this peninsula. And of course, a bunch of ghouls attack us and they get to strike first. Lovely. And they are out to kill our black belts. Actually, let's do this. If I'm not mistaken, ghouls are not an overly high-level monster. We're just getting assaulted by... Oh, you bastards. You paralyzed my white mage. Okay. Yeah. Oh, good. She managed to get herself cured, and they managed to reparalyze her. This is where fighting the undead can get really tricky. When you fight the zombie-like monsters like this. Okay, this is really pissing me off. Yeah, this is really pissing me off. Oh my goodness. Nope. And nobody could get unparalyzed. Alright, Merlin is cured. Let's hope that they don't reparalyze him before the turn is over. Alright, good. We are going to be going all out on this one. These things need to die. That's right, just die, you bastards, die. The most infuriating part about that whole thing is the fact that those monsters weren't even a very high level. The first time we saw ghouls was all the way back in the Chaos Temple. And the monsters are striking first again. That is very, very rude. I am getting thoroughly annoyed. Actually, no, don't fight. Just run. Just run. Because unfortunately, Melmond isn't even going to be good enough for us. Their clinic was destroyed, so we're going to have to go all the way back to Corneria to bring our black belts up. I was hoping he could at the very least survive. And monsters strike first again! This is unbelievable. Game is really, I guess the game really just wants to slap me across the face and say, "You're mine, bitch." tell you what, I'm gonna show it who's boss. If it gives me a monster's strike first one more time in a row, I'm gonna show it that I have the ultimate power, and I'm gonna freaking push reset. That's one of the best things about playing the game. You have that absolute power. No, I don't want the black belt to get too far behind. It's bad enough that Rose has 800 experience, a little over 800 experience behind the others. And now Kudo's a little bit behind Dirk and Merlin. I don't want to get too far off. Oh my goodness. All because they decided that those damn ghouls had to attack us first and paralyze everybody. I'll give myself a few more heal potions. Unfortunately, I can't buy them on bulk, so we're just gonna have to keep on going like this. And we're also gonna buy a couple of tents. Let's make it 4 of them. There we go. Alright, now let's get our party back in the correct order. Now let's go rest at the inn. And we'll try our luck at the Earth Cave again. As I've said before, some RPG players nowadays are actually quite spoiled. This game doesn't pull punches very much at all. Although I have to admit, the frequency of when the monsters strike first seems to be a lot higher than I remember. I don't know if the emulator's algorithms are just different from the original NES cartridge that I'm accustomed to playing, or what the deal is. Really? They want to attack us again. I do not feel like dealing with that right now. I'd rather just say, see ya. I probably should have gone ahead and just fought with them, because a single harm spell from Rosa probably could have killed them all. And monsters strike first again. It's unbelievable how often these things are getting the jump on us. You almost wonder if these light warriors that we're controlling are retarded or something. You know what? No. Once again, I just do not feel like dealing with it. Yeah, inflict darkness. I don't care. I'm running. This is one of the few types of enemies that actually do inflict darkness on you. Another reason I didn't bother with that lamp spell in the level 2 white magic shop. Goodness. For a second there, I thought we weren't going to get away. Alright, but now we get ourselves right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to use one of the tents I purchased to recover the little health we've lost, and to also save right outside the Earth Cave. Alright, now we're going to do our first exploration of this place and get a feel for it. Okay, so we got 4 asps. Doesn't seem like too big a deal. Poisoned! I know I've got a few pure potions. I might want to consider investing in a few more. And there's 2 people poisoned. Okay, now let's see here. And as always, I don't bother with curing the poison during the fight, because I've learned in the past that if you bother using pure potions in the middle of the fights, they just get repoisoned. And, you know, and that's just a waste of pure potions. Which, while they're not necessarily expensive, you've seen how I have to buy potions on bulk. It's not the most fun experience. I'm slightly impressed that these asps were able to poison 2 people so quickly. Their attacks usually aren't quite so poisonous. Okay. Yeah, we got 3 pure potions. So now we're going to be down to 2. We definitely need to invest in some more of those. Let's get the party back into order. Alright, we're going to come up here. I'm going to check out this room here. And out of nowhere we get assaulted by 4 green ogres. That's very interesting. Let's give it a shot. I'd like to know how well we can hold up in a fight like this. This will give us a good measure of our strength, according to the enemies here in the cave. Granted, I am slightly cheating a little bit with an Ice 2 spell. Oh, nice. It really hit that one hard. Fortunately, that is the one that my fighter was attacking. So unfortunately, his strong attack is going to go to waste this round. But we can deal with that. So far, I haven't seen too much of a need to be concerned. I can deal a slightly decent amount of damage to my fighter, but at the same time, not really. We can do fairly good damage to them, and it's not very often you'll see 4 green ogres suddenly assault you like this, here in the Earth Cave anyway. So it's good to see that this battle isn't as difficult as you might have expected. I did expect my black belt to do a little bit more damage than that. Alright, he missed the black mage. He might have been able to do a good amount of damage to him, but fortunately he missed him. Alright, let's wrap this up. I would have been quite amused if his attack had killed him. It's still pretty amusing that her attack killed him. Alright, a nice amount of gold and experience. Alright, we're going to come right on in here. And we have a fight with an Earth Elemental. Alright, we're just going to straight bum rush him. There's not much to these guys other than they can deal a pretty good amount of damage. And it's not too easy to damage them. The fighter can do a pretty good amount of damage, but he's about it. We're going to try using a fire spell on him, see if that has any real effect. Well, she did 13 damage. Fire spell. Alright. Holy crap. That was not something I was expecting. Alright, I want you to use a heal potion on him, and I want you... give him a Cure 2 spell. Damn it! I cannot believe that bastard hit him so hard. And unfortunately, Rosa's Cure 2 is going to be ineffective as well. Sweet Jesus. I mean, I expected a hard hit, but this is ridiculous. Oh, God. This thing needs to die, and fast. Oh, my goodness. I'm getting a little nervous here. Oh my God, come on, die! Die, 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 die! Didn't even do much more. Okay, good. The monsters perished. And unfortunately, Dirk misses out on a good amount of experience. Merlin is the only one that levels up. $19.75 gold. No, whoops, I'm sorry, wrong button. Okay. Oh, whoops. Getting ahead of myself. No, come on. gonna have to do this for now. Need to get out of here. And of course, the monster strike first. God, this game is really being rude. And there's our last pure potion. Rosa can't run. Come on. Okay, good. At least nobody else got poisoned. There's our last pure potion. I'm not even gonna bother with regrouping them. Need to get ourselves out of here. Just to be on the safe side, we're gonna use a tent. Just save. Just in case we have troubles getting back to town. Monster strike first again. Unfreaking believable. This is just insane. These monsters are just... They should not be getting to attack first like this often. I cannot believe how often we're getting gang raped. Monster strike first. Oh my sweet Jesus. Come on. Come on, Kudo, you're our last chance this round. Can't run, really? You could run from 5 of these guys, but you can't run from 3. How does that make sense? Oh, goodness. Monster strike first again. I think I'm really going to have a talk with whoever programmed this emulator and slap him across the face. I understand you want to present a challenge to the player, but this is going a little overboard. Well, I mean, I'm honestly not too surprised that the Earth Elemental was able to deal so much damage. I knew that he could. I can't believe he was able to pull off almost 100 damage in a single hit on my fighter. That was a bit much. It's probably one of those algorithmic anomalies that allowed him to deal that much damage. But in any case, that's what happened. I'm gonna have to deal with it. Alright, we're gonna come down here to the item shop. Excuse me. We're gonna get those tents that we used. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go for 10. There's 8. As I said, spoiled. Okay, we're gonna come out here, get everybody back in the places they belong, and we're gonna go save. That was pretty crazy. If that's the way they're gonna want to be, I was planning on doing this a little bit later, but since they're being that way, and we kind of need to save up some money for those silver bracelets, let's go ahead and take ourselves back to the marsh cave. When we were in there last time, we didn't explore the entire last floor because I happen to already know that there were several rooms down there locked by the Mystic Key. I knew we would be going back there. So let's go ahead and go back there and see what we can't get into. Let's see what kind of treasure we can sell. Get some money to buy those silver bracelets. Okay. Not too terribly worried about these guys. Just need her to cast a harm spell. As long as they attack him, we'll be good. And that's right, you can't really deal much damage to him, so just keep attacking him and wasting your attacks. Alright, come on, Rosa. Get him. Really, you're gonna wait till the very last attack of the round, of course. That's not much different from the old Nintendo cartridge. I remember almost always when fighting these undead, I had to wait for my white mage. She almost always waited till the last chance to cast her harm spell. Just ridiculous. Alright, Kudo leveled up. We got his strength and intelligence leveled up. That's good. I'll be able to get more hits in and they'll be stronger. He's still kind of in those intermediate levels where sometimes his Iron Nunchuck would be better and other times it wouldn't. We've gone ahead and de-equipped him of it, so he's on his own with his fists now. Poisoned. Damn. Yeah, he did more damage there. His strength went up. That's good. Hopefully this asp doesn't get a chance to poison anybody else. Nope. Finished. Fortunately, if they're going to poison anybody, they at least poisoned Rosa, which means we won't have to do any party rearrangement. All we've got to do is pass her a pure potion, and we're good. Come on over here. And since the game has been such a pest, such an absolute pest, I'm gonna go ahead and use those tents again to save right outside the cave in case they decide to hand us a raw deal. Alright. No, we'll see what he can do with just his silver dagger. Not wasting his spells. Hopefully, Dirk can attack and kill that werewolf before he gets a chance to attack and poison anybody else. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah. That's what I wanted. And then these guys should go down fairly easily. They're not very strong. In fact, I think 17 is what their HP is. It's right there in the upper teens. They don't have much HP at all. That's why they usually assault you in high number groups like that. Oh, getting ahead of myself. And forever with putting the white mage at the front of the party. I don't get it. Monster strike first again. What in God's name? Fortunately, the werewolf didn't get to poison anybody. There we go. We've allocated the attacks. Death before poison. That's good. Go. Well, we'll see. It may or may not finish this round, depending on if Merlin can connect. And he can. Awesome. I'm not too terribly worried about Dirk or Kudo missing, because against a gray, they don't have much of a chance of not hitting. Still waiting. Let's see here. Just out of curiosity. He's 127 and she is 454. Let's go ahead and tent up to save. Alright, let's go check out that bottom floor. Zombies and ghouls. Lovely. Now these zombies back here are a little bit stronger than the ghouls, so her harm spell may not kill them. And we'll see what happens. Nope, terminated. Wow. I was actually expecting a little bit more damage than that. Oh well, that's okay. Their attacks will be ineffective, but no big deal. Uh-oh. Kudo's paralyzed. They've all been damaged, so if I'm lucky... Oh. Paralyzed. Well, at least Merlin was able to kill his. Come on, Rosa. Terminated. And now to polish off the last one. Missed. Take that. Not enough, though. Let's have Dirk finish it off. Terminated. Wasn't quite enough. Dirk should level up on the next battle, though. Come on, Mr. Bat, out of my way, please. Alright. Always with the monster strike first. There we go. If we're lucky, everything will die. Terminated. Nope, that spider didn't die. You can take out the arachnid, of course, no problem. Okay, the muck didn't die either. Man, that muck did a lot of damage to Kudo. He's gonna have to be the first one that gets a silver bracelet. I know by the time we get out of here, we'll be able to afford at least one, because we could almost afford one when we came in here. And there's Dirk's level up. Strength, agility, vitality, and luck up. Okay, before we press onward, though, I'm going to give him a couple of heal potions just to get his health back up to a decent level. And down to the second floor we go. Here. Little... Sweet Jesus! Okay, we're gonna have to use a fire on the scum, because unfortunately the scum cannot really be damaged too well with physical attacks. He pretty much has to be spelled. But he's not too difficult to kill. And then here shortly, Rosa should be leveling up. Looking forward to that. Alright, now here we are. We've already been in this room. Already been in the room below it. Oh, sweet Jesus. Nah, let's do it. We're stronger than we were before, so... Let's just have her cast a harm spell. Help Kudo take care of that red bone. Good, get rid of that crawl before it can paralyze anybody. Go, Rosa. Come on, Rosa. There we go. Clear out the riffraff. we gotta do is bum rush the red bone. She's gonna need a heal potion. Alright. Let's go ahead and get her a heal potion. Since he's in that position, we'll give Kudo a heal potion as well, because his HP gets depleted fairly easily. We've been in that room. We're gonna come down to this room. Okay. There are so many enemies in this marsh cave that can poison. Alright, come on, Dirk. Ah, come on, Dirk. I was expecting you to be able to finish it off yourself. That's alright. Such is life. Critical hit. Alright, Dirk, finish yours off. Don't be shown up. And you were shown up. Wow. Alright, let's go ahead and have you give yourself a heal potion. We'll see if he actually gets the chance. Nope. Okay. There's Rosa's level up. Her intelligence, her vitality, and her luck went up. That's good. Let's come down here. Nothing in this room. Move, bat. And if I'm not mistaken, I can show you. This door is locked by the Mystic Key, which we now have. Cobras. I'm not sure about them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and unleash a Lightning 2 spell. Holy hell. Critical hitted Merlin. It's a good thing Rosa gave him that heal potion. Die. Nice. Come on, Dirk, finish it off. Bam. Not bad, not bad. What we got? Silver bracelet. Now, isn't that awesome? That makes me very excited. Alright, now armor. We'll trade out Kudo's wooden armor for the silver bracelets. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. That just saved us 5,000 gold. Nope. I'm not bothering with two scums. I'm not wasting a level 2 black magic spell on them, and I don't want to give them 2 turns. Okay, gargoyles. They're not quite as annoying. Should have known Dirk wouldn't need help, but after he screwed up killing that scorpion, I didn't want to give him the opportunity to disappoint me. Alright, let's finish off this gargoyle right quick. Alright. Okay, we're going to come in here. Uh-oh. 6 cobras, huh? Definitely calls for a lightning too. Oh, and he steps out at the beginning of the round with it. Okay, killed 2 of them right out. Dirk follows up. 3 down. Half of them are down before they even get a chance to attack. That's awesome. Fortunately, nobody poisoned either. locate out the attacks. With a little bit of luck, we can finish it out this round. I'm starting to think that I remembered incorrectly and these cobras can't poison. But I don't know. Monsters perished. Nice, nice. And they're giving us a pretty good amount of experience as well. Some silver dagger. Don't have much of a need for that, but it'll at least sell for some good money. Okay. I happen to know that the other ones up there have already been checked, so we're going to check down here. Poisoned. Oh my gosh. No. I'm not fighting you. It's a good thing I bought us a few pure potions. A little black mage. There. Okay, no. Nope, no treasure chest. So we're gonna come over here. There's 2 more columns of rooms. Yes, I've had a feeling. And it's guarded by wizards as well. Well. What's interesting about these quote-unquote wizards is that in the original Japanese, they were actually known as either, I can't remember if it's Pisco Demon or Octopus Demon. If you look closely, you can kind of see this kind of squid-like head with the tendrils coming down. No. Let's have you fight that, and we'll have you use one of your Cure 2 spells. Oh, damn. Come in and save the day, Rosa. Damn it. These damn things are on a mission to kill him. He'd probably be dead if it wasn't for that silver bracelet we found. Die already. Thank you. This better be good if it's being guarded by wizards. 1,020 gold. Hey, I'll take it. No, I'm not fighting 2 scums. No, thank you. Okay, good. No poison. Alright, now we're going to check this room. We got 1 treasure chest. And it's empty. Lovely. Let's see, what's this over? Okay, no. Want to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Now, 2 mucks I will fight. These guys actually can be attacked physically quite easily. But the scums, not so much. If there's only 1 scum, a bunch... You know, if there's 1 scum and some mucks, I'll deal with that. You know, I got no problem with that. Because I can just kill the scum with a single black magic spell and everybody else can go after the mucks. It's not too big a deal. But not 2 scums. It's just kind of like the old saying goes, you want to pick your fights. $385 gold. Fairly interesting random amount. In fact, a lot of the gold amounts that you find in these treasure chests are quite random. A single arachnid, and he gets to strike first. God, what is up with this? Come on. Quit beating around the bush and kill the damn thing. Thank you. Alright, let's come check this room out. Nothing. We've got 2 more rooms to check, and then we can get out of here. Alright, you fight the crawl, you fight the red bone. You cast a fire spell on the red bone, and you know what? No, don't waste your harm spell on these bones. Just attack it. That's right. Ah, no! Dirk, you let me down a bit. You're supposed to kill that crawl so it didn't have the chance to paralyze anybody. And it did. Okay, you attack the bone, and you attack the red bone. I didn't expect you to be able to kill it. There you go. Terminated. Dirk. Red bone. Monsters perished. That's a good amount of gold. Alright. Let's check here. There's a treasure chest. 295 gold. They couldn't just put 300 in it. It had to be 295. Alright, nothing in there. Alright, we have fairly certainly successfully cleared this place out. Alright, the red bone missed. But you didn't kill the crawl. Come on, man. You let me down with that dragon sword of yours. Alright, who's the crawl going to attack? Of course it attacks Kudo. Why would it attack anybody else? There we go. The 2 bones are out of the way. The crawl manages to paralyze Merlin. Because Dirk's sitting around with his thumb up his ass, waiting to be the last one to attack for the round. Goodness. You see, this is why I didn't want to ransack the lowest part of the marsh cave quite this early in the game. I wanted to be a little bit stronger, because it is slightly pushing us. No. Okay. However, in that brief moment that the status screen was up, I at least saw that we do have enough money for 2 more silver bracelets. So that's really good news. Let's hope nobody gets poisoned. I still have some pure potions, but I don't want to have to buy too many. All right. I wasn't sure if he was going to need Rose's attack or not. And he can terminate that scum. And then we can all bum rush the muck. Once again, Dirk is waiting for last. At least he attacked before the muck did. Alright, come on now, we just gotta get out of here. Just a bunch of bones, no big deal. As long as nobody misses, we should be able to do this all in one round. Let's see. Come on, Merlin, it's up to you. Terminated. Oh yeah. For once, something goes my way. 9 experience and 12 gold. Whatever. You know, take what you can get. At least it wasn't 4 red bones. That might have been a pain in the butt. Zombies and ghouls. Harm spell. Paralyzed. There you go. Thank you, Rosa, for not waiting till the end of the round. Come on. Oh. Kill it. Alright. Almost out of here. We have at least 1, maybe 2 battles left, but it looks like just 1. Since they're holding off on attacking us. Oh, we may not even get that other battle. Look at that! Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and be safe. That's one of the cardinal rules I follow when playing an RPG is save often, save much. It's pretty close to impossible to save too often in an RPG. It really is. Because you never know when the game's gonna try to tell you that you're its bitch. No, I don't like fighting wolves. Thank you. Come on. Don't be like that. Thank you. Okay, here we go. We are pretty much at kind of the midpoint of this streaming session. About a little over an hour into it. However, what I'd like to do is I'd like to get ourselves all prepped up and ready, and then we'll take a break right before we try our luck at the Earth Cave again. That feels like a good place. Feels like a good place to take a break. Okay, of course I'm not gonna save here. I'm just in here to collect some items at the item shop. We also want to sell. Should be in Kudo's stuff, the wooden armor. Buy lots of heal potions. Lots of heal potions. Okay, now we need to buy... I do believe we used about 3 pure potions, so I'll buy 3 pure potions. No, no, no. Here we go. As always, we're gonna head up to Corneria real quick. Gonna save a little money by staying here. You can call me a cheap, parsimonious asshole if you want, but yes, I'm gonna save money anywhere I can. Plus, I wanted to get a couple more tints, because unfortunately, the elven town doesn't have them anymore. Now we rest. Now we're gonna head over to Melmond real quick, buy those silver bracelets, make our way to the Earth Cave, and we're gonna save right outside the Earth Cave. Oh, no. I don't feel like fighting you right now. Thank you. Alright. Come over here, through this little canal. Up into Melmond. Nope. A little too far. There we go. Armor shop. Gonna buy a silver bracelet for Merlin. And a silver bracelet for Rosa. And we're gonna sell Merlin's copper bracelet and Rosa's cloth. I kind of did her a disservice by not upgrading her armor until now, but I knew that there was no point in upgrading her to the copper bracelet when the silver bracelet was going to be right here. Alright, now we leave town. Let's head on over to the Earth Cave. And monster strike first. Of course. And they're gonna paralyze everybody, I'm sure. On the upside, look at the change in damage that the rest of the party is taking. You know what? Run. I don't know if you'll actually... Yes, okay, good. Finally! Another light at the end of the tunnel. They actually let me run from those. Nice. Almost down here. Don't fight wolves. Come on. Thank you. Come on down here. I'm gonna save with a tent. Alright. Now we are going to take a short 5-minute break. And I will see you all back in 5.